Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Finally, after all the tax money New Jersey sends to the federal government, we're going to get a big chunk of it back after President Biden signed the $1 trillion infrastructure bill. New Jersey Democratic Congressman Donasl Payne breaks down how the billions New Jersey is going to get is going to be spent. Congressman, thanks so much for joining us today, and congratulations to you and the rest of the New Jersey delegation on the infrastructure bill. Let's talk about what that means to New Jersey. How much money exactly? Let's start with a cash amount, then we'll go through the specifics. How much money is New Jersey going to get from this bill?
Well, the new investment in Infrastructure and Jobs Act benefits New Jersey in several ways. It provides $38 billion that could be used to fund the Gateway program and build the Hudson River Tunnel. It also includes $25 billion for airport nationwide, and will definitely garner a piece of that, you can be sure. This funding will also, improve runways, gates, taxiways, terminals, concession stands, and air traffic control centers. So we're really looking forward to getting our piece of this pie, to say, here in New Jersey. Some of that funding will also be used, to improve, obviously, Newark Liberty Airport and the surrounding airports in the area. And it includes $15 billion to remove and replace lead contamination water lines nationwide. Here in Newark, we have done an incredible job of replacing all the lead sewer lines, water lines going into the homes in Newark. A great project between the federal, the state, the county, and the municipality in getting that done, and really has become the example across the nation. And what I did was I requested money to do that across the nation. It's going to have to be done.
Yeah, I think the thing that stopped it from being done in the past, I know the state was talking about this for a long time, was just the cost of it. And the fact that so much money is going to be put into that now is a relief for a lot of people, including schools across the state that were having a problem with lead in the water. I guess the question now is, when are we going to see this? How fast are these projects going to happen?
Well, what I've done specifically in the 10th Congressional District is started to reach out to the mayors and the county executives in the counties where I represent, and told them to start preparing their shovel-ready projects. So when this money is available, we can hit the ground running and start moving on projects right away.
I do want to talk about one interesting part about the bill that affects your district, and that is bringing neighborhoods back together because they've been separated by interstates. In your district, you have Interstate 280. How is that going to happen? How do you bring the neighborhoods together that were split by 280?
Well, it's a culmination of the county and the state and the municipal government working together to bridge those gaps that were created by the highways. And it is a concerted effort that's going on in all the communities. These communities are vulnerable in so many ways that it's incumbent upon us. There's about the new law provides about $1 billion for reconnecting these communities, and programs are removed and readjust highways that run through lower income neighborhoods. The funding is it could be used to remove Interstate 280 and reconnect the neighborhoods that has been separated by the highway. In addition,
sorry, go ahead.
In addition, the new law includes 21 billion to clean up Superfund sites. And if you know anything about Northern Jersey, we have our share of Superfund sites. So that was really good news to have come through this bill as well.
There's something that you just said that really caught my attention, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers' attention. You said 280 portions of 280 could be removed. Would that happen with this bill?
It's something that has been mentioned and could be looked at. People have mentioned it, so it's in the conversation. How how we can get there is a long way off, but it's been mentioned. So
yeah, because I know in other communities they're building bridges over it. They're doing many other things other than just because it's so costly to remove it, and it has a disruption. So that to me was fascinating. But I want to get back to the headline on all of this, because I know that this bill, this infrastructure bill, affects many things: computer safety and water and electric cars. I mean, it's so massive. But the headline for New Jersey, I'm sure, is always going to be the Gateway Project, and that is finally going to be. Will it be completed with this bill?
Well, we'll get pretty far into the project and could be finished. I've been elected chairman of the rail subcommittee in transportation, and it was no mistake that I vied for that position with the Gateway project looming. And so now, I'm sitting in the catbird seat to make sure that this project can move forward expeditiously. So our commuters going into New York City for their everyday jobs can get there smoothly and efficiently. We've already bidded out the Portal North Bridge, which is one of the major choke points on the Northeast Corridor. And that's been bidded out, and construction should be starting soon. So we're delighted at that prospect. The Gateway Project is starting, and we're going to continue to push through on the River Tunnel Project.
Well, congratulations on the chairmanship, and it's not just the Gateway Project, but improvements on the whole Northeast Corridor. So, it sounds like you'll be overseeing a lot of that. So we're looking forward to see what you do. Congressman, as always, thank you so much for your time today. Democratic Congressman Donasl Payne Jr. Still to come on Jersey Matters.
Recreational marijuana is now legal in New Jersey. Is it coming to your town? Most likely not. We'll have that story for you coming up next on Jersey Matters.